Today class is regarding the PyTest. Okay, PyTest is nothing but it is a type of framework for especially for doing unit testing for using the Python programming. It can be used in the data science like programming or any development or for any artificial intelligence like the project activities or any data analytics or in the research side for any like for developing any like APIs for testing as well as for the user interface. So like what is the PyTest means? So PyTest is a testing framework that allows users to write test codes using Python programming language. Okay, it's helped to write a simple and scalable test cases for database as well as for API or user interface. For suppose
Okay.
we are going to test any like using the database or API, we can go out with the spy test for writing the test case. We can write unit test case, end-to-end test case, as well as the functional test case. Like PyTest is mainly used for writing the testing the API. API we know right the application program interface.
Yeah,
Also
yeah.
to write tests from simple unit test to complex functional tests. Any complex functional test we can be writing using the PyTest. So we can
Okay.
run multiple test cases parallelly. So not
Okay.
only one test case, multiple test cases can be we can run parallelly using the PyTest framework. Okay, it is a type of framework. So for
Okay.
used in the functional testing as well as for in the automation testing. Okay, mainly we are focusing
Okay.
our scope for automation testing. So using the PyCharm, there is one plugin called PyTest. So we are using the PyTest not to write execute a functional test or end-to-end test or do unit test. So based on the requirement, it depends upon the particular individual, based upon the project, based upon the application, based upon the domain. So everything depends. Okay.
Okay. So mainly, so in
So
real time we can.
yeah, please go ahead.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. So mainly in real time we can say like mostly research relevant activities. They are mostly commonly using the PyTest framework.
Not only research, normally
Okay.
see data science normally see for example in hospital solutions or any other development and in other life science, you know what is the life science domain, right? Hospital solutions,
Yeah. Yeah.
lifetime, life science, as well as retail, as well as in manufacturing or banking, anywhere. Suppose they are
Okay.
trying to automate some of the applications like web applications or any. Normally nowadays, instead of testing the web applications, they are directly testing the API. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
the API is nothing but directly interact with the server side programming as well as any other middleware or any other server or something. Without the testing the front end, we can directly test the API. So, to write the test case for automation test case for API. So we can use this PyTest for designing the test case for automation. So also not to we can run there are many there are some like things are there like assets are there features are there we can run parallelly the test cases. Okay, many test cases. So we can have the classes methods and also many complex level of testing also we can able to handle. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it is very easy to start with. It is very simple and it is very it's having a easy syntax. We can run test in parallel. We can run a specific test for a subset of test. Okay, subset means a particular package will have subset of methods or functions or something like that. Okay, in
Okay.
that case we can go out with repeatedly not to test routine or something program frequently running program, right? So why we are going for automation, not to do the for for not to like automate the regression suit. So regression suit, what is that one? The regression testing we are going to use is a regression suit. Regression suit is nothing but the whichever repeatedly we are going to it has been testing. So we are identifying test cases. So we are going to like use those this PyTest framework for automation of the test cases. Okay. So we can automatically detect the test and skip the test, and it is an open source also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So similarly, earlier we installed Selenium as well as the feature file as well as the
Yeah,
behave and for
BTT.
BDD environment. Similarly,
Yeah.
here we need to install the pip install PyTest.
Okay.
Did you got
Okay.
the point, right?
Yeah, got it, sir.
So after installing, it will be like it will be running in the from the packages pip install package, and the PyTest will get installed in the particular location. Okay. So
Okay.
similarly, we need to go to the particular. We need to create a dedicated project here for the PyTest also. Okay. So then only it will
Okay.
be easy to for arranging and reusing the test cases for automation. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like after installing the pip install PyTest, we need to add the package. Similarly, earlier we
Okay.
have done right. Similarly, we need to add the
Yeah.
PyTest package. So
Okay.
you know
Okay.
how to add the package, right? PyTest.
Yeah.
Earlier we
Yeah.
have done. Similarly, we need to
Yes, sir.
identify
Yeah.
the PyTest and we need to
Okay.
add that one. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So in that Python interpreter, we need to it will display. See here it is displaying the PyTest, right? I am moving the cursor here.
Yeah. 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 Just we need to click on the
So
install.
using the
Yeah.
add symbol, we need to add. Okay. And
Okay.
after adding, suppose if you are using terminal in particular system of the PyCharm, so
Mm-hmm.
since the PyTest has been installed, if you go and see the version, for example, I have used the PyTest version is 7.2.0, so it is displaying. So you need to in the
Mm-hmm.
command prompt, if you give PyTest hyphen version, it will show the version. Okay.
Okay.
So it is a type of like automation. So normally developers in the data science or artificial intelligence or any other data like we are using currently big data, right? Big data is currently trending type of it is technology frequently like many domains they are using in life science, hospital solutions, manufacturing, retail, banking, finance, and the health science, and the retail banking, as well as investment banking domain, as well as like in your project also probably they might be using. Okay. So we are based on that we are going to use this one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here also we need to add the package. This is the steps for adding the package. Earlier we have done the
Okay.
same steps. Here we are going to follow the
Okay.
same thing. After
Okay.
adding the package, like so these are the earlier steps only. We know how to add the package. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So sometimes after adding the package, it will tell it will tell like some other like red symbol or something. Oh, we need to manually go there and again it will just add the plugin. It will again it will enable itself that PyTest. It will get enabled in the particular PyCharm. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If you get a chance, you can go ahead with PyCharm after installing in your particular laptop with a good configuration and try to
Uh-huh.
explore the PyTest. So you need to
Okay.
follow the steps for installing. Okay. So
Okay.
PyTest
Okay.
is now normally it is a type of framework. Okay? It is a type of framework. So you have to write the test cases, not to write unit test case as well as a functional test case, not to automate the test cases. Okay. So we can use
Okay.
this for automation also. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So like so like so this is the first basic PyTest. Okay, I'm showing the environment. Okay, and see, you could able to see the Pycharm, right? This is a Pycharm window. Okay.
Yeah.
Project. Okay, this is a Python project. You need to create a project first of all for a PyTest. Since PyTest is nothing but the end-to-end testing we can do for automation testing, as well as we can automate the functional testing, as well as the unit testing we can do. It can be used by the even the developers in the agile team, as well as by other persons, whichever who are using the PyCharm, they can use the PyTest as a separate plugin for testing,
Okay.
not only for
Okay.
testing, for other activities also. Whether you get able to understand, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So first we need to create a project. Okay, first we need to create a new project. Okay, you need to go to file and create a new project. Okay, like that I created a project, right? Python project. Okay.
Okay.
And after that, we need to create under the project. Okay, we need to we need to create a new package. Okay, we need to
Okay.
create a new
Okay.
package.
Uh-huh.
So that package is so this is the Python sessions 2023. I created a package. Okay.
Okay.
Why we are creating a package is all the Python files. We will have number of we'll have since based on the sprints there'll be a number of iterations. Separate requirement will be there, right? So it will be
Yeah.
falling for sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3. Okay, got it, right?
Yeah, got it, sir. Got it, sir.
So each and every sprint we need to handle with a separate package based on the projects, based on the project backlog. In the agile team there will be a sprint backlog, also product backlog. Based on that, so we are creating a separate package. So under the package we are creating a Python file. Okay, based on our requirements, based on our user stories.
Okay.
Okay. So like that, we need to create a package. First, we need to create a project. Then we need to create a under the project. We need to create a new under the package. Integrate a new Python file. Okay, see, you need to select here and a new Python file. You are able to see, right?
Yeah, I'm able to see, sir. Python file.
Python file. So I created a Python file. So these are the instructions. We need to first of all import the PyTest. Since we already installed the PyTest by pip install PyTest. Okay, that is been successfully installed.
Okay.
After that, we need to go into the Pycharm and we need to add the package of PyTest. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That in the document whichever I earlier shared for you, it will give a clear idea how to add the packages.
Okay.
So after adding the packages, if there is any some issues in configuration, we need to do it manually. You need to solve that one. That also I showed in the document how to handle that one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So after that, so this is the PyTest environment under the Pycharm. So we are first for any project we need to import the PyTest. Okay. That only it will be importing all the PyTest libraries. So we need, since normally all the Python will be integrated with the libraries. So that libraries then only it will be working based on our requirements, based on our functions, methods, or procedure or something. Okay.
Okay.
So here I created a simple methods. These are very basic things. Okay, like I see you need there is some standard def is nothing but the method syntax. Okay, each and every method should start with def according to Pycharm.
Okay.
Def test one. This is the method name. Okay, this is this open bracket, close bracket should be there. Okay. Anyway, after continuing the session for Python programming, I will tell what is the difference between open brackets, curly brackets, tuple is there. So there are many things are there. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the PyTest. So earlier we handled for BDD Selenium Python framework, that is separate session. So this is for PyTest. Okay. So like here, so these are a one programming. So this is one program. You could able to see, right? I am highlighting.
Yeah.
This is separate program and this is a separate program. Okay.
Okay.
So all the methods we define, this is a method. Method means there is a function. Method and function more or less will be same. Function means it is going to return some value. Okay, value means that will be running and it will return the value. Okay. So each and every, according to the PyTest, each and every method should start with the test or end with the test. So that then only the PyTest will recognize. So it is very important. You need to know this one.
Okay.
See, def is the standard as bulb is glowing, right? So we basically saying that it is been working correctly. Okay, the syntax is correct. Okay.
Okay.
Or else it will be color will be red. You need to identify based on the color combination. So which color is, if it is red, there is some issues it seems. Okay, you need to correct that basic issue. Then you need to go ahead with the syntax for coding. Okay. So normally PyTest will have some standard coding standards under the Pycharm. If we need to follow the coding standards, then only it will work, or else it will not work.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is a simple for test. Okay, def is a very mandatory thing. So test one is the method name, and we need to open and close. I'm giving an value a equal to 3, b equal to 5. Asset are the like these are the functionals. It is going to return. We are going to asset. These are the functionalities. Okay, under the Pycharm.
Okay.
So we are what we are doing is asset. It will return value either true or false. Okay. Whether the test failed or passed. I will show how to run the test. Okay. Then after running the test, it will show whether the test is passed or failed. Okay. So asset, what we are doing is a plus 2 is equal to b. Can you tell whether this test will pass or not?
Yeah, pass, sir. A value is 3 and b value is 5. So 3 plus 2 equal to 5. 5 equal to 5. So test passed.
Okay, this should pass. Okay.
Yeah.
Normally your Python program, you need to create as a Python file that should end with py Python.
Okay.
So while creating the under the package itself, we need to go to the project. Okay, we need to create you need to right click and create a new Python file. Okay. First we need to create a Python package. Under the package, we need to collect all the Python files. Okay, then only it will be organized one. We are doing it. This is a PyTest is a framework. Keep in mind this is a framework.
Okay, sir.
Framework is nothing but organizing the code, so like scripts, function library, other libraries, or other procedures in a particular standard format to reusability. Main thing framework is going for reusability. Okay. Okay, the next function is same. We need to follow def. So this is a simple program. Okay, so going forward based on project requirements, your requirements is complex. So these methods based on your coding conditions requirements will differ. Okay, based on your user stories or something. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So here also I'm doing what is like def. Def is syntax. Okay, this is a method. We need to start with the def. So keep in mind this def should be aligned with this margin. Okay, or else it won't work.
Okay.
Def test to see test. It is starting with test M2 is there. Okay. I'm giving name equal to big data. So asset. So it is going to going to statement is going to be executed by the Pycharm with the PyTest. Okay. So I'm checking the condition name dot upper is equal to big data. whether this will pass or not. Can you tell?
The name small. The small words we need to convert into upper. So after right hand side also in upper, so it will pass.
Okay. So assert is nothing but it will return value, whether it is going to make some judgment, and for the PyTest it is going to return some either true or false or like that. Okay. These are the assertions. Okay. Similarly, like one more program, one more method. So we have normally 3 methods. Okay. Normally, real time you have multiple conditions we can run simultaneously. Okay. So going forward, there will be parallel programming. We can in the next upcoming classes we can go ahead with the parallel programming. How to execute parallel programming for how to run many code methods parallelly, run different test cases parallelly. So there will be fixers. There's one concept called fixers in PyTest. Okay, I will tell in next class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So here also def test, the test condition need to start with the test and is M3. Assert is we are just straightforward telling system is true. So these are things. Okay. So let us try to run this program. Suppose we are going to run this program, we can run in 2 methods. We go into terminal and like that it will prompt one method. It will prompt, right? From here we can execute the program, or else so directly go to the run. Okay. So somebody is doing unit testing. See here the prompt is coming. Earlier we have in the BDD we are run, right, behave like that, future
Yes,
/ file like that. Here also we can run. So I am trying to run from the run program here. Okay, I am going to run the test py.py. Okay. Got it, right?
Yeah, got it, sir.
I am running. Okay, let us wait for some time. Okay, what is happening? We'll see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
yeah, okay.
So you identified. Yes.
Yeah, it's loading. Yeah. Fast.
See, this is okay. You can understand, right? So this is one method. So this is one under the Python, under one Python program we have 3 methods. Three methods under. Oh, see, this is the package name.
Okay.
So under that one Python file is there. Similarly, one more Python file.
Yeah, another Python file. Yeah.
So we are suppose we are going to automate this Python file using DevOps method. So that is something different. So you need to keep the code in separate GitHub directory, and need to that will automatically using the either build file like Maven or Docker. It will create a build file, and that build file will be put it in the server. So that server will be controlled by Jenkins program for continuous integration or continuous integration or continuous deployment. So like that these programs will be running. So these tests will be running based on the parameters or something. So based on the conditions, methods, or based on the input values. So it will be passing. So these results will be captured in either HTML or any other any other reports. So based on the reports, it will display the results. Okay. So now you could able to understand, right?
Yeah.
So we can run. We are running the so this test is a 3 test case has been passed. Okay, it can now I will make one test to fail also. Let us see. Okay, I am just changing to. Yeah, comma. It is a variable. This is a variable. Okay, A is a variable. Okay.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah, sir.
This is a constant where I made to change. I'm saving the file. Okay.
Okay.
Now it should fail. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it got failed.
Failed, right?
Yeah.
One failed and 2 passed. Why you can say how it got failed?
So
Just
we have
see
changed.
understand the code and you can able to see. I change the value for
Yeah. For
earlier plus
yeah, we have
3.
changed. So 4 not equal to 5. So that's it. Got failed.
So, you would able to understand, right? This is the way
Yeah.
of programming in the PyTest. Okay, using the
Okay.
Python programming. Okay, using the Python programming. This is very simple programming. So based on your backlogs or user stories, your requirements, the requirements may vary from project to project, sprint to sprint, and one delivery of action items to other action items. So based on that, we need to understand the requirements. We need to go through the code, and based on the coding standards, we need to write the either we need to declare a variable. These are the variables. Okay, so this is a Python. So straightforward. So in normally other programming language like Java or something, you need to declare as a data type will be there, either int or varchar or like that. Here there's no need to define like like varchar or integer or like that. So you are directly it is assigned. So that is the benefit of Python programming. It is very as I told earlier, in the Java programming or C++ or something or any other front end programming so the instead of writing 1,000 lines of code, same code can be replicated in Python with 100 lines of code. You got it right?
Yeah. Got it, sir.
So here directly it is a like a one constant. So it is a like it is holding the value of 2 like 2. 2 it is an integer. So it is an asset. This is the functional. It is in the PyTest. Okay, PyTest is under the Python. Okay.
Okay.
So it is going checking for a plus 2 not equal to b. 4 plus 4 is equal to 5. It is got failed. So that this case got failed. Okay. So,
Okay.
similarly, under one Python program, you can have 100 in many number of test cases. Okay. So this is test case 1, this test case 2, test 3. Got it right?
Okay. Yeah, got it, sir. Got it, sir.
So we are running. So this is way of unit testing for development team. Development team also they can suppose they are developing any like web development or any app or something, mobile app or any other code core Python or any for data science for artificial intelligence. They'll be writing Python program only, right?
Yeah.
So they'll be executing and this is the way PyTest is normally happening. So this is the basic level of knowledge transition for PyTest in Python programming. Okay,
Okay.
you got it right.
Yeah. Able to understand, sir.
Any doubts is there?
No, sir. Okay.
So here you're able to see here the test case M2 is being passed and M3. This is a test. These and all we can have any name, but you should start with the test. Okay, and either start with the test or end with the test. Then only the PyTest Pycharm will understand. So this is the way the architecture of the PyTest is being defined. There it will be that interpreter in the Pycharm will look for like what is the name with the test, then only it will be working, or else it will not work. So normally, suppose assuming under one package there are 5 to 6 Python programming under that, each and every Python program, some like 50 to 60 methods or something, test cases are there. So selectively we can able to like execute some of the test cases. Next class I'll tell how to write. Suppose in a test cases like a login screen we are checking for Facebook or like Twitter or any other social media like LinkedIn or something, right? So if you are going to check for login, so we are testing for whether opening the like web page or something or URL or something. So we need to write separate test cases whether it is opening the web driver or earlier we done right for BDD. Here also we can write using for Selenium. We are going to, if you are going to use for automation tool, then we can like we can construct a code such a way that so the test cases can be designed. Okay, that depends upon your requirement of the project. So
Okay.
this is an example I'm saying. Okay, so like, so this is a like a test driven development. Suppose your project is based upon the rows, number of rows and columns and data only. Okay, based on my like based on my audit or something, based on a project. So based on my experience, whichever you shared, based on your knowledge transfer for the projects, this is the idea I got. So it is only a database. From the database, so totally you need to check with your team saying that whether those data, which web application is publishing the data, where it is being stored, so how the columns is being frequently data dynamically changing. So then only we can able to identify what is the user interface, what is the testing tool. Anyway, in PyTest we can able to do. So we need to understand the source. So only we need to come up with a problem statement. Okay, that I told, right? So you need to come up with a problem statement. You need to get it to do the gap analysis between the manual testing and the like the bridge for automation testing. What are the things we are going to automate? What is the regression suite?
Yeah, for
So
gap
what are
analysis.
the, so I need to do analysis. Then only, so whether what is the technology we are going to use, whether PyTest will accommodate the PyTest is a framework. Don't have in mind. Okay, it is a framework. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Whether we can able to accommodate those like framework, whether this framework will accommodate our requirements. So need to do a end-to-end analysis. So then only we can able to go for a bigger automation. So going for a bigger automation, before going to bigger automation, we need to check with the like smaller automation whether this will suit for the bigger process of automation. So not only in that automation also we need to do a smoke testing whether the automation is working or not, whether it is being based on planned it is working or not. We need to understand. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So like this is a way of Selenium. You can also integrate with the PyTest. So this is for PyTest with the Python. Okay, Selenium you're not that implemented in this PyTest. Okay, that is an opportunity we can able to implement. But here PyTest is a framework, Python is a programming. So these are the like methods like name. This is a like variable. Like we are liking method upper is a method. Okay, we are checking whether it is equal to big data. We are capturing a variable. So like we are doing a verification and validation. So normally, as I told, right, in the we have basically some models methodology in the software development lifecycle like V model, spiral model, as well as
Yeah. Yeah.
SDLC waterfall model, right? So we are doing a verification validation. So this is a V model, like it is a way of development of so we are testing the unit testing. Okay, so normally a developer also can use this PyTest. Even at system test environment, peoples who are going to do system testing, they can also use the PyTest for the using the Python program. So we need to write
Okay.
our requirements based on. Okay.
So that logic we need to
So
create.
logic, see, logic depends upon your requirement. that you need
Okay.
to do an analysis. So then only we can able to know which method we need to use, which functionality we need to use. So what is the, so before starting the automation, you need to look into to how to go for reusability. So always there should be a scalability, portability, adaptability, transparency should be there, maintainability should be there in the code. So so only coding standards we need to follow. Okay, then only we can go for scalability. Suppose today we are writing five to six methods in a particular Python program. Tomorrow that requirement will vary, so we need to use the same code. Okay, so there should be reusability. So that is a scalability. You should not go again from scratch. So you need to go from the existing code. You need to develop
Okay.
from the existing code. That is the reusability. So normally, as I
Okay.
told in the previous sessions, you need to always look for scalability, portability, adaptability, maintainability, and as well as for reusability. So these are the mantras, okay, for automation, not only for automation, entire software industry. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any doubts? So that we can close this today's session, and probably will connect with the other sessions with the other areas of automation.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Sir, tomorrow I'm going to office only, sir. So maximum tomorrow I will get a clear idea, sir. So I will update you on tomorrow for the further.
Okay. Okay. Tomorrow we'll offline we'll discuss. Suppose if you have any doubts, we can offline call either through WhatsApp or something. Okay, you can just mention. I'll find the anything. I'll
Okay.
able to answer. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay.